I'm George Lang, and this is Static. My guests today, Crocodile, are a true family band. Derek and Rachel Brown are husband and wife, and Derek and his cousin Dusty Nelson are cousins who have been playing together musically for over 10 years. In early 2008, the band released its debut EP, The Great Depression, and this month they play at South by Southwest. And for those keeping score at home, Dusty is the one in the donkey suit. This is Crocodile.
I think it took us a while to figure out exactly what we were going to do because I've played in different bands that weren't my own, and they were all pretty different. We rehearsed for several months and would just try the same songs in different ways, trying to figure out what clicked. And I remember we were trying this, we weren't embracing the synths as much and electronic like programming and stuff as much, and then I think we finally just started trying the songs that way, and it started to click. So that's when it finally started to like feel like an identity. Like this is kind of what we're going to embrace. You know, we figured, well, if we're going to try dance music or pop music or whatever, we better get better with MIDI and things like that. So the stuff we're recording now, I think it's quite a bit different.
We definitely do a lot of experimentation with what we have, but at the same time, if we've got an idea in our brain, we'll sit there and mess with the stuff that we have until we can figure out what sound we've got in our head. Especially when you're playing with analog synthesizers, like there are so many times where we're just messing around with buttons and we're like, I don't know what just happened, but we like
remember
it.
That.
Yeah. And
we have a pretty large family on my mom's side and Dusty's mom's side, and it's just kind of, I think, been ingrained in our minds that like family is just really important. And that sounds cheesy, but it's just like, and it's not anything we ever even talk about. I think it's just, you know, like it's a part of what we've grown up around. I mean, it can be a little tricky sometimes if we just want to like have a nice date night or like, and not have to like, or just go do something and not have to think about the crap we've got to do tomorrow for, or if we just came from practice or whatever and like something wasn't working, it's kind of like, well, there goes date night because we're just going to talk about this song for an hour now.
We haven't been to like a movie in like...
Yeah, and that's okay.
Forever. But
yeah.
It's like, I mean, it's, when you think about it, like we're having more fun doing this kind of stuff than...
And we'll go see movies when we're in our 30s.
Yeah. Or our 80s.
Yeah, we'll have plenty of time to go do those kinds of things.
Yeah.
The first thing my stepdad says is, oh, so this is like a political interview?
That's totally Ed, though.
Yeah. That's funny.
This is a political interview.